What is good, YouTube boys? You here with another video on the future of the DC universe. It's no longer called the DC Extended Universe because David Zaslav over at Warner Bros. Discovery wanted to separate the new vision of DC from whatever came before. So if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel, DC, pop culture based content that we try to do on a daily basis. If you could, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and let me know what are you most excited for that we spoke about in this video. So we're predominantly going to be talking about the DC universe, but also we're going to be talking about some Marvel tidbits, really small like bits of information, because we're going to talk about CCXP and also talk a little bit about Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. So if you could check us out on Instagram at WarStew to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice, that would be much appreciated. I share lots of gym stuff, etc., some pop culture stuff over on Instagram. And also, if you could check us out on Twitter, WarStewG, that would be much appreciated. So, the Flash trailer, when is it coming? When isn't it coming? There's so much controversy because of Ezra Miller. So, CCXP is Thursday, the 1st of December to Sunday, the 4th of December. Now, there's lots of discrepancies from all these trades and companies going, yo, the Flash trailer is going to be exclusively at CCXP for attendees, which I do believe it should be, but if that is the case, the description will be revealed. So these trades are coming out saying there's going to be no trailer, but the problem is with trailers, first look, first teaser, there's so many different ways to word what footage is. So either way, the Flash is going to be at CCXP in Brazil. It's been confirmed. It really has been. Is it really? Oh, it really is December next weekend. Frig, I thought December was well off. So, being confirmed that Shazam! Fury of the Gods, The Flash, Aquaman, WarStew, and The Lost Kingdom are all confirmed to be in Brazil next weekend. Yo, can't wait. I'm not actually going to be there. It's just a pun of the channel, if you're new to the channel, that I always include my name. So lots of people are like, yo, even the Flash film news is coming out going, yo, there's going to be no trailer there. Okay, so you're telling me the Flash is going to be there. What are they going to do? What are they going to do if they're going to drop no new footage? Are they just going to show you old footage? We get it. They have to kind of conceal and try and keep Ezra Miller out of controversy. We get it. But if the Flash is there, they're going to have to show something. So some people go, yo, trailer's going to be there. Some people are like, no trailer's going to be there. So either way, the trailer might be there. It might not be there. We don't currently know. But at the moment, I believe it will be there. Because what are the point of the Flash being there? What, just to show off the costume? They've done that so many times. So there's another little tidbit about Flash. Let's talk about Flash. So the dude from Game of Thrones, Nico, insiders say Reverse Flash will make a small cameo towards the end of the film, serving as a cliffhanger for the sequel. Now, this has been debunked by many scoopers, but the funny thing is about this, if you actually seen the first teaser trailer that was at DC Fandom event, the scene where Nora Allen dies, you literally see the Reverse Flash in that scene. So the Reverse Flash has actually been revealed already in the movie. It's just not going to be a prominent part. Now, Jamie Lannister, Nico, who played a character. So it's been rumored for a long time that Nico, I can't say his full name, is going to be in this movie. Now, he was a big star, played Jamie Lannister in Game of Thrones. Now, he's actually apparently supposed to be in the Flash movie. Now, according to all the test screening information, all the people I've spoke to, no one actually says the Reverse Flash is in this movie. So I don't think this is true, but seeing as we're talking about the Flash, I thought I'd throw it in there. But as I've said, the Flash is technically already in the trailer. If you look at the scene where Nora Allen dies and Henry Allen gets accused of it, and then Barry Allen's life is like, yo, I've got to try and prove the innocence of my dad. And, you know, the Flash origin story, you know? Most of these people that talk about these kind of DC stuff don't even follow don't even know anything about DC Comics. So, yeah, that's interesting. So, Green Lantern, some official news from James Gunn has kind of come out. So James Gunn keeps getting asked random questions. So he was asked a question about this. No Green Lantern in this image, therefore I can claim that Gunn and Safran have no intention of adding the character into the DC universe. This is a scoop I'm 100% confident. Then James Gunn responded, probably not a good scoop. Happy Thanksgiving, bro. Okay, I added the bro onto the end. So, of course, James Gunn's going to use Green Lantern. Green Lantern's one of the greatest characters ever. But it most likely won't be the Wayne T. Carr version that we got in the Zack Snyder's Justice League, or didn't get, to be honest. But we know Wayne T. Carr did shoot a scene in his backyard, in Zack Snyder's house, yard. It looks so beautiful, but seeing as they're trying to get away from the SnyderVerse stuff, and because Wayne T. Carr wasn't in the movie before the Justice League, I think it'll be a completely new character. Although I do believe James Gunn will predominantly use most of the real casting that was casted by Zack. I don't believe that Wayne T-Car will be used, sadly, although we've had some people make variations up of what it could look like. I don't actually believe that's going to be the case, sadly, here, but it really could. It could be the case. So, also in the news. Now, I will start covering this because I am really interested in it, but the reason I've not covered it is because there's not much to talk about it. So, as we know, Zack Snyder is a beast, and he's currently over at Netflix with Rebel Moon. So there's a rumor going out now that someone recently shared this. So, I just worked with Zack on Rebel Moon this summer. By the way, he's just finished 2 movies and it was greenlit for 6. It's off a Star Wars script he wrote that Lucas rejected. So essentially the report is saying that Zack Snyder has had it greenlit, that he's going to get at least 6 projects linked to Rebel Moon. It doesn't really go into much detail, to be fair, and it's more of a report, but I am really interested to see what Rebel Moon will actually be. Like I said, the reason I've not massively covered it is because there realistically isn't much to cover. I mean, we've had some images and some cool artists that I speak to on Twitter are in a competition to maybe get their character in the Rebel Moon movie, but there isn't really much information out there about Rebel Moon at the moment, other than it will most likely, I think it's coming out 2023. So I am very much looking forward to Rebel Moon, and when it does come out, I will be covering it on the YouTube channel. If I can find out and learn enough information about Rebel Moon, I know there's some other YouTubers that cover Rebel Moon, but for me, there realistically isn't enough to justify covering it. Sure, yes, it is Zack Snyder, and we've got a bunch of Zack Snyder fans who watch the channel. And yeah, the cast is very good. It's obviously got Charlie Hunnam, it's got Sophie, I can't say her last name, but yeah, this Anthony Hopkins voices one of the characters in there. And yeah, we've got some pretty cool characters in there and some really cool designs that we've seen. But until they drop the first trailer for Rebel Moon, there realistically isn't much to talk about when it comes to Rebel Moon, because to be honest, I'll be like one of them channels that talk about a lot of stuff that they know absolutely nothing about. And I don't want to go down that route where I just start talking about stuff for content, just for content, because you realistically have to know what you're talking about when you talk about stuff. So when the channel and when me find out more about Rebel Moon, we will start covering Rebel Moon. But yeah, sure, I support Zack Snyder, and I think the Rebel Moon stuff could be huge. But we just got to see what happens when the first trailer comes out. 6 projects will be cool. I mean, this was shared on Snyder Netflix update. I mean, he does go into some detail, but realistically, it doesn't say much. He just says how happy he was to work on the project. He's happy to work 13 hours a day. It's like visually impactful direction and all these slow-mo shots and these sunrises. I mean, I'll overlay it right now and leave it on the screen for a bit, but there realistically isn't much else to say. So like always, guys, let me know, when are you gonna check out Rebel Moon when it comes out? We definitely will be on the channel. Also, let me know, what do you think is going to be in the Flash movie trailer? Are they going to cut out the Flash because, there's a controversy around Ezra Miller? I really think the trailer is going to focus on Batfleck. If they really want to pull people in, bring the Batfleck in, bring Michael Keaton in, and Sasha Calle's Supergirl can really sell the movie. Also, let me know, where do you think we're first going to see Green Lantern, as James Gunn confirmed, but it's not a big mystery. James Gunn is going to introduce the Green Lantern at some point in the DC Universe timeline when they come out rival. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at WarStudio to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. Check us out on Twitter, WarStudio, and please subscribe to the channel. It really does help the channel grow. And I will catch you in another video, guys, very soon. Catch y'all later.